Hi, in this video I will mention one of the previous mentioned stories from the Quran. It is so there is a letter from the Quran, and he was invited to religion, and it starts with "In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful." So it is a very interesting start. Bismillah. It starts with Bismillah, and it shows God uses similar rules, similar patterns, because there are small chains in the holy books, and those chains are probably the change of society, change of people, so that the rules have been updated with time, and there are messengers coming all the time, and those messengers are updating the message to the current conditions and inviting people to believe in God, proclaiming. But there are similar core values, similar in most communities and in the books, proclaiming, "Do not be arrogant, come to me as submitters." She said, "O my advisors, counsel me in this matter. I am not deciding anything until you advise me." They said, "We possess the power, we possess the fighting skills, and the ultimate command is in your hand. You decide what to do." She said, "The kings corrupt any land they invade and subjugate its dignified people. This is what they usually do. I am sending a gift to them. Let us see what messengers come back with." When the Hopi returned to Solomon, and he responded, "Are you giving me money? What God has given me is far better than what he has given you. You are the ones to rejoice in such gifts. Go back to them. We will come to them with forces they cannot imagine. We will evict them, humiliated and debased." He said, "O you elders, which of you can bring her mention before they arrive here as submitters?" One Afrit from the jinns said, "I can bring it to you before you stand up. I am powerful enough to do this." The one who possessed knowledge from the book said, "I can bring it to you in the blink of your eye." When he saw it settled in front of him, he said, "This is a blessing from my Lord, whereby he tests me, to show whether I am appreciative or unappreciative. Whoever is appreciative for his own good, and if one turns unappreciative, then my Lord is no need for him, most honorable." So we see that she tries to bribe them. The kings corrupt any land they invade and subjugate and dignified people, so that it tries to bribe the messenger here in this story. And they're in a different, it feels like they're not like our current society, so there are different rules working there, and they're animals, they're like one of the previous communities. So he said, "Remodel her mansion for her. Let us see if she will be guided, or continue with the misguided." So here they show her in a miracle. So here also it is interesting that in Quran, I think, as I remember, there are a few surahs that there are females. So it's one of the surah that they invite female to believe in God, and that female is in fact a leader. So it's interesting and unusual. When she arrived, I mean, it's not abnormal for sure. When she arrived, she was asked, "Does your mansion look like this?" She said, "It seems that this is it." We knew beforehand what she was going to do, and we were already submitters. She had been diverted by worshipping idols instead of God. She belonged to disbelieving people. She was told, "Go inside the palace." When she saw its interior, she thought it was a pool of water, and she exposing her legs, he said, "This interior is now paved with crystal." She said, "My Lord, I have wronged my soul. I now submit with Solomon to God, Lord of the universe." And it is interesting that I think in most of the surahs we see that people don't believe, and here in this surah, I think this is the only one of the few surah, or maybe only the story, that ends up with I now submit with Solomon to God, Lord of the universe. So, and also the female behavior seems interesting, so that she doesn't try to revenge them, fight them. She's trying to send them a gift. It's quite like a female behavior. I mean, uh, so she's so she this is not really aggressive, and so that is all I want to mention in this video, and this is all my interpretation, and you can read the surah. And thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you in the next video. And translation may change, and you can also read other translations, and see you in the next video.